while America's European allies were not given advance warning of the attack on Iran's top general, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said his country would not lament Soleimani's death. Britain, like the US, is among the nations that suffered at his hands, say analysts.
Qassem Soleimani has been responsible for the deaths of hundreds of American troops and other Western troops, including British troops.
As tens of thousands mourned in Iran, Britain, France and Germany issued a joint statement calling on all parties to exercise utmost restraint and responsibility. The European Union has invited Tehran's foreign minister to Brussels in a bid to diffuse tensions.
There is a mutual understanding that the engagement should continue, but it's on the Iranian side to let us know how they want to proceed.
Europe hopes the 2015 Iran nuclear deal can be saved, despite Tehran's announcement that it will now disregard all restrictions on its nuclear enrichment activities.
In my view, I don't think the deal is dead until there's an escalation that leads to war.
Iran has pledged military retaliation, and US allies fear they could also be targeted. NATO has suspended its training mission in Iraq, numbering several hundred troops, part of the Western coalition to defeat Islamic State. The alliance's Secretary General refused to comment Monday on whether NATO allies would support the United States in any conflict with Iran.
We have recently seen an escalation by Iran, including the strike on a Saudi energy facility and the shoot-down of an American drone. At our meeting today, allies called for restraint and de-escalation. A new conflict would be in no one's interest.
Russia and China both condemned the killing of Soleimani. Analysts say Tehran could now seek greater support from its allies.
Before this escalation, China, Russia, and Iran actually held naval exercises in the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman.
In the Middle East, anti-US protests have spread from Iran and Iraq to Turkey, the Palestinian territories, and Lebanon. Protesters also took to the streets in Pakistan. Meanwhile, Iran's long-time foe, Israel, praised the US action.
President Trump is worthy of all appreciation for acting decisively, swiftly, and with strength.
All eyes are now on Iran and whether it will heed global calls for restraint or fulfill its pledge to exact revenge. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.